trademark protection. In the first lecture, we have given a detailed discussion on what is a trademark, what are the things necessary to know the basics of the trademark. On the practical aspects, we have covered a lot of things. So, and on the dashboard, let me tell you for the students who have enrolled for the course, on the dashboard, we have uploaded the second module also. So it is my sincere request that you all should go through the modules, and if you have any queries, then on the query tab of the dashboard you can raise your concerns, and we are here to help you out. Today we have the request from other students from different universities that they also want to join the webinar. So this they are limited to only this webinar, and only the enrolled candidates to this course, Mastering Trademark Protection by Let's Learn Law, are able to get the access of this PPT and the modules and everything. So I'm starting today's topic, uh, trademark search, and what are the requirements of a trademark filing. So today this is a very much important topic that if you want to file a trademark, so what is the first step that you have to carry out? So there are different things involved in a life cycle of a trademark. So the first thing is the trademark search. So how do you proceed with the trademark search? Trademark search कैसे करते हैं? So in this video, in this lecture, I will guide you through the different requirements for doing the trademark search, why trademark search is important, what are the points you have to keep in consideration for doing the trademark search, and uh, I will try to uh, get you through the live trademark search since the Indian trademark website, since last 2 to 3 days, the public search part is not working, even though I have prepared a search report for you to give you a broad outline that how you could do the search. And I will also take you through live other available online trademark search, that how you could do the trademark search on other available websites in India and abroad. So let's start the today's topic. So that is the trademark search. Trademark search is generally done to know in advance that the mark which the person is applying might be uh, a word mark or a device mark. In the last lecture, I have told that logo is called the device mark in the technical terms of the trademark. So if any person, any entity, any individual decides to go for registration of its mark, then you as an advisor or a legal practitioner must be knowing that what are the risks involved in getting this trademark application filed. So you have to, at the initial stage only, have to see whether the mark which has came to you for filing the trademark application, whether that mark is not similar to any other mark which is already registered or identical to any company's name or any domain name. So this is your, as a legal acumen, you must know that there must not be any complexities that may arise in future. So to avoid that complexity at the initial stage only, you have to do the trademark search. So this involves that there should not be any goods or services for which the trademark is being applied is already existence or already in use, or any similar or identical goods or services are already in use. So your comprehensive search will let you know that whether it is safe to move ahead with that mark, or there that marks need some modification or alteration before applying. Why trademark search to be conducted? So confirm whether your trademark is available for use and registration. So this is the point, that the trademark which your client is seeking, or if you are going to file a trademark, then whether that trademark is available or not, there are any similar mark is already in the applied, either you are going for Indian trademark office or abroad trademark office. Mostly today we will be covering the Indian trademark office. Provides you with a great deal of information regarding third party use of identical trademarks. If there is, if there is any similar or identical mark, then in advance you will know that this mark is not going to be approved by the trademark registry. So you have to advise your client accordingly that you have to make certain changes. And how you will advise? On the basis of your search you have conducted on your mark. If it will also mitigate any potential risk that might be happen at the future point. If you, let's suppose if you got a trademark registered, and if there is already a similar mark already, so that company or individual can file a case against you, or you have to be very much vigilant in this. It your search, some of the at sometimes we have seen that the clients are not interested, because search also involves some professional fee. So clients want to say, you directly file the application, we will see what happens with the trademark registry and what response we receive from the trademark registry. But you have to tell your client that it is not about money, but once you will establish your mark, establish your brand, and if at any point of time you face any complexities or any contingencies, then your business will suffer a lot. Not only the mental stress will be there, but the financial stress will be there. So these are the importance of trademark search, which I have pointed out. It minimizes the chances of ever receiving a cease and desist letter. At the beginning, after conducting the trademark search, you will get to know that whether the trademark registry is going to accept it or reject it. So rejection is not good for your client. So at the initial stage only, you have to uh, examine, or you have to assess that moving ahead with this application is fine or not. Prevents lawsuit against the clients for trademark infringement and unfair competition. So your client could also face the lawsuit. So that is very costly and time consuming. Saves development time. For example, let's suppose if your client or any individual or any startup comes out with uh, comes out with any logo, and he has uh, invested a considerable time in on that logo, and at later point of time after applying that application, that logo, it seems that no, it is rejected. So it is not only about the logo, and it's also about the business. The company has started the business, and at later part it feels that now my brand is gaining importance, so let's go for this uh, for registration of the mark. But if at that point it the business came to know that no, already one brand is already earlier to that is working and is doing business with similar mark, then it is a huge setback for that business. So search is very much important to avoid the investment loss. So what all the investment the company is making to avoid that loss, that uh, trademark search is important. Evades negative impact on both the client's income and quality of life. That is what I have told you. Avoid rejection of application, building trust. This is very much important. Once you have the trust of the client, and that you will gain only through your proper advisory, securing marketing efforts. So your client is doing some marketing of your product, so it will also help in getting that how to develop that marketing efforts, how to minimize the risk involved in marketing. So once if you know that there is no similar brand in the market, and then you can client can uh, swipe off very swiftly. But if there is some competition or similar mark is there, then it is very much difficult for your client to uh, uh, exist in the market. And gaining customer trust, if your mark is distinguished or there is no similar mark, then you will have a broader customer trust. And one more most important thing is that if the person, entity, company wants to move ahead, wants to go abroad with its product or services, then the trademark search is very much important. At this very stage, you have to conduct your trademark. Let's suppose if your client wants to start your services in Europe or in US, then that trademark offices, USPTO or the Europa office, you have to conduct search. So this is the Indian trademark search is the IP India online.gov.in, or you can go to ipindia.gov.in. This is the government website which allows you to do the search online. So there are some criterias involved in doing the search. I will tell you in the later part of my slide how you will do the search, what are the importance of doing this search, and what are the process and steps involved in the search. So there are three steps or three government databases provide for three search options. The first is the wordmark search, second is the phonetic, and third is the Vienna code search. Vienna code search is that if you have any logo or any device, then that trademark goes for the uh, search in the Vienna codification to see that where any similar logo or device is registered or any similarity in any other registered device or not. So there are certain tricks to enhance your search. After this, I will drive you through a search report. So let me, to make it more practical, let me guide you through the, this is the IP India website. Okay. So IP India website. So there are lot of windows are there, lot of tabs are there. So what you have to do first thing, you have to go for www.ipindia.gov.in. Once you type this in the Google, then this website will get opened. And first is you will see patent, design, and trademark. So third tab is the trademark. So this, once you will you put your cursor here, you have to go to the related links, and to related links you have to go for public search. So if I will click this public search, it will prompt that you are about to proceed to an external website. You have to just click OK. Yes. Unfortunately, from last 2 to 3 days, this page is not working. So the course is of, we have already passed the 2 weeks, 4 weeks are remaining. So immediately at any point, if this is working, then a short 15 to 20 minutes class I will surely take for all the candidates involved in this, to give you the live uh, experience of how to do the public search on the Indian trademark. So similarly, but one most important thing is that before conducting search, you must know that what are the classes in which your mark falls, whether it is a word mark or whether it is a device mark. So again, to know the classification, one step is that you have to go to public search. If this is not working, then scroll down and there is classification of goods and services. So classification, you have to click this classification of goods and services. So this page will open. So here is the search term, nice class. So there are total 1 to 45 classes which are divided into two parts. The first part is the uh, goods part, which are divided from class 1 to class 34, and the second one is the services part. So that is divided into class 35 to 45. So let me tell you how you could know the classification. So you have to select this. So these are the classes open. If you have to go for goods, then select goods. If you have to go for services, then select services. If you want to search in all the categories of 1 to 45, then you have to select all these and then click OK. And then here click search. Yeah. So see, all the classes are now reflecting on your window. So these are the goods class, class 1 to class 34. And these are the services class, class 35 to class 45. So let's suppose you have to start your own practice and you devise a name for your practice. Let's suppose ABC and Associates Private Limited. Then in that case, you have to see whether that uh, in which class your services will fall. So this will fall in class 45, and see, legal services are covered here. So accordingly, for advising your client, you need to know that in which class this the business activity of the client or individual or the company is falling. So these are the process to let know. Let's suppose you don't know if a company is doing some marketing activities or business activities or administration activities. Then in that case, if you don't know that in which class this will fall, then there is a hectic exercise you have to do. You have to just click on each of the links, each of the class, and until you will find your own class. So for your convenience, uh, this falls under class 35, advertising, marketing, and promotional services. So it is better that you must have an idea of all the classes. So if you start practicing in trademark, or if you start some polishing your trademark skill, so this is the very first step. And this is not very let me tell you that this is not a very hectic task or a very Herculean task to learn about this class. So there are generally some general classes in which you receive. So you have to just go over through this, and you will have a fair idea that how this in which class it is falling. So this is how you could move on to different classes and decide accordingly in which class it is falling. Let's go on to the slide. Yeah. So how to do this search? So there are some multiple character wildcard which we can use. For example, use an asterisk to replace a sequence of characters, because searching is also a skill, that how you could arise to a definite or to a some distinct point, so that the mark for which you are doing your search, there must be a good search report you could generate for your client. So if you are using asterisks, if you are searching for the word pharmacy or pharmaceutical, so then use the word farm and then put an asterisk on here. So you will have a multiple character uh, results. Single user character, for example, uh, if the word which you are applying, it contains the mark which you are applying, it contains the word organization. So we know that in American English or British English, the organization they use ORGANIZATION, but in India we use ORGANISATION. So in place of S and Z, you could put a question mark. So that will give a different options, different output. Conducting a search all registered and unregistered trademarks. So for registered trademark, you have your Indian website, you have if you are going for a global search, then you will have the uh, websites like USPTO, European websites. So these are the websites, or in USPTO there is TESS, Trademark Electronic Search System. So these are the, or you can search for the WIPO, World Intellectual Property Organization search tool. So these will give you a broad idea whether such similar marks are registered or not. For unregistered mark, you have to go for the internet. You have to search for the domain name. So it is not only that you have done on the Indian website or the international websites, and it is done, but you have to search on the website also, internet also, so that if there might be any mark that they are using since last 15 to 20 years, and it is widely accepted in the public, and it has gained a prominent uh, brand value, and the public in general knows by the color of that logo, by the name of that brand. So even if that brand has not got any registration, and later stage if you file for that word mark or the logo mark, then you will certainly not get that mark. So you need to not only go for the registrations registered search, you have to go for the unregistered search. So internet domain, and at least there is, everybody say that seek the services of a professional skilled in searching for conflicting trademarks. So who will be the professional here? You after gaining a prominent knowledge or a basic knowledge or a polished knowledge of conducting a search, you will be the professional. Either you are a law student, or you are a fresher lawyer, or you are doing practice in some other work, you are a company secretary, you are a chartered accountant or legal professional, then you could provide this professional searching services to your clients, and it is uh, very lucrative. Let's go on for the, so let me take you through the one of the search report. Yeah, see, so trademark search report, I am I have conducted this trademark search report for the word lawsome, LAWSOME. So for that, there are since the public Indian public website, public search website, or public search tab is not working, so I have conducted this for you, and to let you understand that how you will do the search. So there are three options available: start with, contents, and match with. So these are the, let's suppose you are doing the trademark search for the word lawsome. So it will give three options: start with, contains, and match with. So these are the, you have to type in the keyword. Search speed is quick. If you let's suppose lawsome, then you have to, if you have to search by this start with, then you have to put in the tab law, word law. So this is quick, and the coverage will be wide, because you have not written in the search tab the complete word lawsome, but you have just mentioned the law. So with law, whatever uh, marks are registered, either word or either logo, it will appear here. So contents, this is the second tab in which you will put contents. Means if lawsome word is anywhere, let's suppose someone has registered my lawsome experience, so this tab will fetch out all the registered mark, word mark, or the logo mark where lawsome is present. Not only lawsome, but if anything is, any word mark is registered in which that lawsome is there, so lawsome word anywhere in the public search system, it will come out. The third one is the match with. Match with means only exact match result. You have to show here, you have to write here lawsome, and it is very quick and narrow. If there is anything word with the lawsome, then it will come out here. You have to search is the phonetic also. So when searches are similar in sound, this is very much important. Let's suppose I am searching for the word lawsome, and there is phonetic similarity. I am saying I am searching for LAWSOME, and there is registration LAWSUM. So if I am spelling, if I'm spelling the word lawsome, so just by hearing on the verbal communication, nobody could say that I am saying SOME or SUM. So the phonetic search is also very much important. So the second one is Vienna codification. So one, the Vienna, if there is any logo mark, so it is goes for the Vienna codification to see if there is any similar logo is registered or not. So once it goes for the Vienna codification search, so on the public search trademark, let me tell you again, take you through the website. This is the official website. So this is trademark. Unfortunately, it is not working. Otherwise, I have let you through the exact place. So this is the trademark status. If I click this trademark status, it again prompt that you are about to proceed to an external website. I am on the ipindia.gov.in website. So yes, oh, but this is not working. So here the trademark, it asks for the trademark application number, and then you have to uh, type the application number, and then the captcha is there, and then that page of that application opens, and there is a status there. So that status will show sent to Vienna codification. So this is for the Vienna codification of the logo. So let's suppose, see, this is the, when you go for the public search on the Indian trademark website, so this is the page which is being reflected. So this is what the class details, well-known marks, prohibited marks, Vienna code classification, international non-proprietary names. So what I told you, word mark. So here it is start with, contents, or match. This is the what is match with. So these are the three drop down box you will see. Start with, contents, and what you will say, the match with. So you have to search here, you have to put the uh, word mark, word here, that whether word is the word which you are searching, and then here you have to put the class, in which class that I am saying. I said if you are going for legal services, then you have to write here class 45. If you're going for business administration or advertising marketing, then it is class 35. Similarly, there are 45 classes. So in which class you are searching, you have to put the class here. After putting the details here, you have to click on this search, and then a list of similar marks, or if there is no marks, then nothing will appear. And it says that there are no similar marks exist, or if there are similar marks, then the list of that marks will appear here. I didn't. So these are the basics things, steps to for the search. Identify keywords. Make a list of keywords relevant or close to mark you want to register. So to acquire TM for lawsome, the list will have all the words that are similar to word law. Identify relevant classes. I've already told you. See, so I have put the word lawsome. So these are the search I have got. This is law forte. Okay. This is the image I have put law. So this is the just a screenshot I have put in here. Then you can do the word mark search, phonetic search. This is here. Let me, this is the, these are the three, you will see the three search criteria: word mark, phonetic, and the Vienna code. I've already driven you through the Vienna code. So now gather and categories all your relevant searches. So once the search is there, if there are any uh, what to say, your client wants to apply for some international territory also, then you have to search in that USPTO and other international websites. So this is the trademark research report for Lawsome, and Mark search Lawsome prepared for, this is just a word search picks for keyword law. See, law forte, Vienna code is also there for, it has the trademark registry has spelled out this. These are the results we have got. So there are many results, plethora of results for the word law. So this is how the search is generated. It will say, so now you have to, being a uh, trademark attorney, trademark agent, or a trademark consultant, you have to advise your client that how, where your mark stands out. So therefore we can analyze that our proposed mark, that is Lawsome, has more than 100 similar matches, but only one exact similar match which users details are given above. So for the keyword, if we have searched law, then there are more than 100 results we have got. But when we uh, typed the exact similar match, then we have got the one similar match only. So this is the uh, complete search report. So this is the importance. I have told you importance already. I have told you in a slide. So we are here in the on the uh, our presentation, determining similarity, multi-factor analysis. So these are the multi-factor analysis of a search report, comparing the mark or services, advertising and trade channels, the defendant intent in choosing marks, the presence and absence of actual confusion. So your search report must revolve around all these factors. So these are the, what are the, again, that is the continuation of this, the similarity of the marks. So what are the, where the marks are similar or not, relatedness of the two company services. Let's suppose if the mark for the search which you have conducted, it has the a relation with some other mark, or there are similarity, then you must be vigilant. The marketing channels use the strength of plaintiff marks. So the mark which you are applying and your opposite party's mark, how much there is a strength on the basis of that, means what are the options, or what are the, you can say, possibility that your mark will get registered, that you as a trademark expert have to decide. Defendant's intent in selecting its mark, what is, how, why defendant has selected its mark, evidence of actual confusion, what confusion it will create if your mark is get registered, so that will be decided in that search report. The likelihood of expansion into other markets, if let's suppose, if your mark, if you know that you are going to uh, do business in the northern area of northern side of the country, then you have to see whether that mark is going to south also in the future, or in the west part of India also. Then according to that, you have to see the mark which are similar or there is any identical marks which has came out in the search report. So how much infringement or what are the complexities or legal issue could arise if your mark goes beyond the territory in which the business of your client exists, and what are the degree of care likely to be exercised by the purchasers, that means the consumers. Where to search? The You have to conduct the trademark search on the trademark office online database. So I've told you that online database, I've just given you live uh, status report, and also I have taken you through the Indian filing website, Indian search website, that is ipindia.gov.in. Trademark office gazette publications. The trademark office on regular basis in its gadget publish the marks which are being applied. For example, if you have applied for a mark, and if it passes the initial stages and there are no problem, then the trademark office will accept that in the status of the trademark office will accept that mark, and it will publish in the official gadget publications, and there it will remain for 4 months for the normal public to see whether that mark is similar to other marks. Let's suppose if you visit through the gadget publications and you see that the mark is your mark which is already registered, and someone else has applied for the similar mark, then immediately you have to issue the opposition notice. In the later part of the class, I think the next class which will happen in the next week, you will get to know how to draft the reply to the examination report, to the opposition, to the counter statements. In detail, you will get to know. Online commercial database you have to search, and online free database. Online database is World Intellectual Property Organization, EU, IIPO, Australian Trademark Search Tools. So let me take you through one of the global websites where you could, yeah, see, this is the USPTO website, that uspto.gov/trademarks/search. So this is the trademark search system. This is United States Patent and Trademark Office. Click to the trademark search system. This is open. Okay. And let's suppose you search for the word Pepsi. Whether Pepsi is registered, then go search here and see. You will get these much of information in the US website, that these are the brands. So those are brand which are registered, are marked with green, live and registered. Live means this is going on, and see, these means dead. So this is Pepsi live. Okay, dead and cancelled means these are expired or cancelled by the USPTO. So see, these are the many uh, words or logo in similar to the word Pepsi has came out here. Let's go to the WIPO website. So this is the WIPO portal where you can, World Intellectual Property Organization, where you could search for the in the international domain, that whether the mark which you are going to apply it also, let's suppose your clients wants to file it in US or any other country, then you will have a, you can search here. So you have to go on the wipo.int. This is the website, wipo.int, and in this website you have to, this window will open, and then find and explore. Just click here, go for the trademark information, and you will get this global brand database. Just click this global brand database. Yeah, it is opening. See here, the global brand database is opened. And for your reference, the you can directly go to this website by typing brand, BRAND, DB, D for Delhi, B for Bangalore, dot WIPO, WIPO, dot INT, I for India, N for Netherlands, T for Tiger. So branddb.wipo.int, you will directly be referred to here, and then access the global brand database. So see, this window is opening. Okay, so there are different search criteria. You have to quick search by brand name, by brand logo, by goods and services, advanced search. So there are lot and lot. So let's suppose by go by brand logo, just for your convenience, by brand logo. So it will prompt that the logo which you want to search, you have to drop in here. So for your convenience, I have a logo ready, and put the, I will, I have dragged the logo here, and then there are other search strategy: shape similarity, color similarity, composite similarity, conceptual similarity. Means what are the, to what exact uh, area you want to reach to find out that this brand, this logo is already registered with some other entities or not. You have to click search here. It is processing. It will take just some few seconds. Yeah. See, so these are the search after with this similar, whatever the system feels, or you can say these are AI based, artificial intelligence based search. It has came out with 95,905 searches. So again, there are filters. You have to click here. These are the filters. I am telling you that in filter, you will also get the name of the country. So you must be surprising that why I'm telling you about the America. But if the Indian website is not working, then you can go to the USPTO or WIPO website. See, the second one is India. See, now it is producing the Indian searches. So there are different countries, whatever countries. See, yeah. So for India, these are the similar marks which has came out. So you can see 7,861, but we can say there are not any exact marks. See, this is India, Berger Paints, this is Lokmat Media. So these are the, so on visiting the international websites also, you could get the Indian information. So I think this is, this must be helpful for you. So these are the database. Trademark electronic search system, that is USPTO. I have already told you. Global brand database. And then one is also markeria.com. You can visit this markeria.com. There are available searches for 70 countries, and you can search by trademark name, number, or applicant name. Classes of trademark, I have already told you. And then there are some limitation of trademark office database, because you don't fully rely on only Indian trademark office database, because they have there might be not at many points we have seen that at the time of conducting the trademark search, the result which the Indian trademark office has fetch out, either Indian or the uh, international websites also, and at the time of receiving objection from the, after filing the application, at the time of receiving the objection from the trademark registry, there are complete difference of what the search report has said and what the trademark registry has said. So why I'm telling you, because we have to make our search very wide. We can't only rely on the public database or the government database. We have to, because we are not sure at what frequency that database is updated and what are the quality and quantity of information that has been provided. Okay. And also geographical in nature, because let's suppose if you are applying in India and your clients also want to apply in Germany, also in US, then you have to search for the other countries available websites also. So these are very much important to keep in mind while doing searches. So Indian Trademark Office provide two types of searches. One is public trademark search, the website which is not working. Again, for your convenience, let me tell you, if by chance, if by any chance, this is the public trademark search. This is public search. Let me click again on this, and this is not working. So no issues for that. Since I have uh, in this presentation, I have given you that much basic knowledge that you could visit. Because the trademark servers are being worked on, and trademark website, this IP India website from last 6 months or so is not countering too much technical problems, and we have the knowledge that the trademark website has been refurbished, or server is being worked on, or maintenance is going on. That is why some problem is being faced. But you could visit at any point of time, either after 2 to 3 days, and visit ipindia.gov.in, go to the trademark tab, then go to the related links and go to public search to do the search. And if you face any problem, then on the dashboard, for the candidates who are enrolled in the course, on the dashboard, you could raise your query, and we are here to resolve that. And the second one is the official trademark search. So let me set what is the official trademark search. That is the public. So this is already told. Yeah, the official trademark search, that any person can make application in form TMC. That is the official fee of by paying 9,000. Trademark office would conduct a search. That if you want to make your client extra sure, extra protected, then you can say that trademark office will provide a search report, but for that you have to fetch 9,000 rupees government fees, apart from whatever the professional fee one professional charges. So trademark office will give you the search report within 30 days of making the application in form TMC. If your client wants the expedited search, then the trademarks office will give you that expedited search within 7 days of making the search. But for that, you have to pay 30,000 rupees. What is the form TMC? We are running out of time, but again, I will let you. This is the form TMC. You have to just fill the applicant details, address, and mobile number, email, and the applicants, if there is any agent. Let's suppose you have given the task of getting the search report from the uh, Indian government, then you have to put your details here. And after this, you have to upload it, put your digital signature, pay the amount on the on the website, and then you are through. In one of the class, we will guide you through how to make the online filing. A practical uh, uh, scenario will be shared with you. We will take some imaginary word or logo, and on the basis of that, we will show you how you can file the trademark application online. And this part also covers that what are the requirements of filing a trademark application, and that application is made in TMA. That is the form TMA, trademark A. So And these are the basic things which you have to be with you for before applying the trademark application. So what are the name of the trademark or service mark? What name does your mark has? You have to be you need to ask from your client the name, address, and nationality, and date of incorporation, date of birth of the company or the applicant. So these are the basic KYC details you need to have from your client. Description of goods or services for which registration is required. This is very much necessary. Either you are conducting a search or you are filing the trademark application for any word or logo. Then what is the business activity the person or entity or company is doing, you need to have, so that too you can classify the class, or you can decide the class, in which class this application is going. Brief background of business and business activities, that is the similar thing. Soft copy of the trademark for printout if logo is to be applied. If logo is to be applied, then you need to have this soft copy in the JPEG format, and there are some uh, uh, measurement in or there are some size in which that logo needs to be uploaded. If mark contains or consists of non-English words, let's suppose someone from Karnataka is applying, or someone from Maharashtra is applying in Marathi, some Marathi word, then English translation of that is required. Date of first use of trademark in India. Let's suppose if you are filing your trademark, and that trademark is and that trademark you are using since, let's suppose we are in 2024 and you are using since 2020, then at the filing of trademark application, the form TMA asks whether it is on proposed basis or user basis. Proposed basis means you will use it in future, or it is user basis, you are using it from earlier years or earlier part from. So in that case, if you are applying for user basis, then you have to show the evidence like your invoices, or there are any tax filing or any government document which says, let's suppose ABC Private Limited. Then to prove that that ABC Private Limited word is ABC word is being used from since 2020, then you have to provide the certificate of incorporation, you have to provide the income tax filing, you have to provide some invoices of there is any publication in your name. So to prove that we are using this word since long. Address of the principal place of business, this is very much important to identify in which trademark office, either north, south, east, west, where you want to apply your trademark application. Email ID, mobile number, these are the basic KYC details. And MSME certificate and startup certificate. So MSME certificate and startup certificate, why I've written here, you have to, beforehand, you have to ask from your client, if you have that MSME certificate or startup certificate, then your filing fees will reduce to 50%. Let's suppose a company wants to file a trademark application, then in that case, the fees is 9,000, but if the company has MSME certificate or a startup certificate, then that fees will reduce to 4,500. So if you will uh, advise your client like this, then they will be super happy that his or her advisor has saved her a lot of money. So this is the complete about trademark search and what are the basic requirements of a trademark before a trademark filing, a trademark application. And just I also let you know that this is that form TMA. So these are the basic details of the applicant, in whose name the application is being made, and address and mobile number, of email address of the applicant, then applicant agent. If you as an agent is applying, then you have to put your details here, and then the details, all the registration number of the details, then trademark, in which category you are filing, the word mark or the device mark, that is the logo. And then if there is any specific description that you have to put in here, if there are the mark is other than any language, then you have to uh, put the translation here. Classes of goods and services, that I've told you in which class this mark falls, that is from class 1 to 45, it has to be put here. And this statement as to use of mark proposed to be used, or the mark is used by the applicants or producers since. So propose to be used, then you don't have to do anything. Just tick here, since you will use it in future after making the application. And if the mark is to be that being applied is used since long, then you have to tick here, and you also an affidavit has to be filed along with this application. These are the details, and the further details, any other information or statement if you want to put here, verification and detail of the person submitting the application. So after doing this, you will get the details here. So this is a in detail. I've told you that how you could do this search, what are the basic criteria of doing this search, and what are the points you have to keep in mind. Practically also, I have shown you where you have to conduct the search. I have also given you the search report format and all. And these, as a special package, we will provide you all these forms and the search report format and the drafts of different uh, replies, opposition, counter statements only for the students who have enrolled in this course. So, and here with this, I end this session, and hope you have uh, gone through the earlier class also. This will be also available on the dashboard. If you have any problem, once again, I'm saying, please uh, go through your visit your dashboard, put your query there. We are here to help you all. And next class will be happening in the next week. And till then, have a happy weekend and take care. Thank you.